Hello to all of you watching live on MILB.TV. We appreciate you joining us. I'm Josh Sushan here at the ballpark. Mike Vitale is our engineer back at the studios of 610 Esports Animal, and right-hander Jeff Bennett is on the mound as the Isotopes are wearing their Dodger blue weekend uniforms. Bennett making his ninth start. He has a record of 4-2. The ERA is 3.70. The league is batting .295 against him. One of the keys for Jeff Bennett tonight will be, well, one of the keys for just about all of his starts, and that is avoiding trouble in the first inning. As so far this year, Bennett has given up 23 runs in his 8 starts, and 10 of those 23 runs, almost half, have come in the first inning, including in his last start at Iowa. He only gave up 1 run. It was an unearned run, but he needed 30 pitches to get out of the first inning. He had to strain 2 runners on base. He's had a couple of other outings where he gave up 3 runs after just 4 batters. And so if Bennett can get out of the first inning, well, that's a good thing for every pitcher, but especially for Bennett because he gets very strong as the night goes on. He has a great ability and it means a lot to him that he's able to finish at least 6 innings. In fact, outside of his first start at Fresno, he has gone at least 6 innings in every start since then. And he has not faced the Reno Aces yet this year. Remember, he began the season pitching for Broncos de Reynosa in the Mexican League. His first start for the Topes was on May 17th. So we're just about all set for Game 4 of this 5-game series. Nick Ahmed, who has been not just red hot, he's been white hot. And he takes the first pitch for a called strike, and we're underway. It is 93 degrees here in the Duke City. First pitch comes at 7:06 p.m. Mountain Time. Bennett from the windup. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Nick Ahmed in this series has 7 hits and 14 at-bats. In this month, he has 2 different 4-hit games plus a 5-hit game. In his entire professional career, there had only been 3 times that he had 4 hits or more in a game. Well, he's done that 3 more times this month alone. The 0-2 hit in the air down the left field line. Coming in is Cavazos Galvez. He will get there and make the catch right in front of the line. And so Ahmed is finally retired. That's how we start tonight's ballgame. Let's set the full defense. Brian Cavazos Galvez made that catch in left. Trayvon Robinson in center and Mike Baxter in right. Walter Ibarra plays third. Arizbel Arue Barrena is at short. Carlos Trienfeld gets the start at second base. Alex Liddy over at first base tonight. And the catcher is Tim Fedorovich. The sun and the shadows will be a big factor early in the game as Aaron Cunningham takes the pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Especially for the right fielders. Right now, the home plate area and the pitcher's mound are both in shadows. And the 1-0 is fouled straight back. Could be a little bit more difficult for the center fielder as well because he's in sun, whereas the infield is almost completely in shadows. There's 3 different pockets, though, where the sun is blaring on the infield. Here's the 1-1 from Bennett, and that's a half swing, a half-hearted swing might be the better description, and a miss. The count is 1-2. If anybody gets on first base, then the base runner and first baseman will be staring directly into the sun. Bennett the turn, and here comes his 1-2. It's a slow roller up the middle. Arue Barrena, the shortstop's got it, flicks it over to first base in time, and there's 2 away. Bennett went down to the ground to try and field that himself. He couldn't get to it, but Arue Barrena had plenty of time. He fielded it in front of the bag. So 2 up and 2 down. An excellent start for Bennett. Now here's the number 3 hitter in the Reno lineup. It's left fielder Danny Dorn. Dorn is hitting at .339. 4 home runs, 23 RBIs. If you're in Albuquerque and you're listening, not too late to come out here and join us. We got a big crowd at the ballpark, but we do have tickets remaining. It'll be post-game fireworks, so come on out and join us. It's not too late. Danny Dorn, the left-handed batter, takes the first pitch inside for a ball. It looks like the concession stands are doing a brisk business right now as people find their way to their seats with food and beverage in hand and settle in for the night. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball, 2-0. Out in right field, the Creamland berm looks like it's about half full. There's a small area where the shadows are from the light pole, and people are lined up, single file line to be in the shadows that's out there. The 2-0 is taken for a called strike. of people have blankets and towels out there. They got here early to settle in. And now the 2-1. And that is chop foul up the first base line. And that'll leave him the count at 2-2. So an excellent night for baseball. Game 4 of this 5-game series. And the Terps are looking to make it 3 in a row after sweeping the doubleheader yesterday. The 2-2, a swing and a foul tip. He just got a piece of it. Fedorovich couldn't hang on. So that'll keep the count at 2-2. In Albuquerque in the Dodger blue that they wear on Saturdays and Sundays. Says Isotopes across the chest in white lettering, the white pants, and the Reno Aces in their gray road uniforms. The 2-2 is high and outside for a ball, 3-2. Target was low and away, and Bennett missed by quite a bit off the glove of Fedorovich, way high for a ball. So 3-2, Bennett ready, and here comes the payoff pitch. Missed outside with the breaking ball. He was so close to a 1-2-3 inning. Remember, the 2-2 pitch was a foul off the end of the bat, but Fedorovich couldn't squeeze it. So 2 outs, a runner at first base, no score here in the top of the first. And that'll bring third baseman Andy Marte to the plate. Right-hander Jeff Bennett. He's 6'3", 200 pounds. He's now 33 years of age, makes his offseason home in Nashville, Tennessee. A well-traveled Bennett. He pitched briefly for Reno back in 2011. He was a reliever back then, 24 appearances. And his first pitch is low and outside for a ball, 1-0. His ERA was 4.29. His record was 3-0. He got released just before the playoffs, so a bittersweet tenure with Reno. Helped him clinch the division, and then he got released. The 1-0 misses outside for a ball, 2-0. Bennett had been pitching for an independent league team when the Diamondbacks signed him and sent him to Reno. That same independent team, Lancaster, in the Atlantic League, he pitched there in 2012, parts of 2013, 1.5 years in the Mexican League, and the 2-0 was a chopper on the ground and into right field for a base hit. Marte goes the other way. Dorn will stop at second. Baxter got to it quickly. And that'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the first inning. So Tim Fedorovich will watch the mound to visit with Bennett. Again, the first inning has been trouble for Bennett. 10 of his 23 runs total have scored in the first inning. And so Bennett trying to maneuver his way out of this first inning. And after 2 quick outs, a walk and a seeing eye single on the ground into right field. And now Mike Jacobs. Mike Jacobs has a lot of power. He's a very accomplished hitter, but he has been in quite the funk in the month of June, hitting just 163. How about this? Mike Jacobs has not hit a double in 3 weeks, but he still leads the PCL in double. Swings at the first pitch and hits a soft liner that is caught by the second baseman, Trienfeld, and that'll do it for the Aces in the first inning as Bennett is able to elude any trouble. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and